appreciate you, Reaper, of course. Celine, I see you, boo. Joyce McFarley, shout out to you. Shout out to D.O.D. You got outrage? Oh.
Across the country, but with close ties to our hometown. A 32-year-old father is wanted for murder after his 3 daughters were found dead today in Washington state.
Yeah, a tough one today. We're learning the man does have ties to Wisconsin. Police are looking for Travis Decker. You see pictures of him here. His 3 daughters, 9-year-old Peyton, 8-year-old Evelyn, and 5-year-old Olivia, were reported missing by their mom on Friday. They were found dead today. Authorities in Washington are searching for Decker and say they consider him dangerous and he could be anywhere. They ask anyone with information to call police.
AJ Bayatpour is joining us live now in studio with more on this story tonight.
And AJ, you've been digging into this case all day today. What can you tell us tonight?
Well, Jessup, Natalie, we spoke to Travis Decker's father, Troy, earlier today over the phone. He told us he was getting on a flight to Washington this afternoon. He confirmed Travis grew up in Pewaukee. In a press conference less than an hour ago, the sheriff in Chelan County, Washington, confirmed authorities have not located Travis Decker. His young daughters, ages 9, 8, and 5, were found dead last night. Decker's truck nearby. Tonight, Sheriff Mike Morrison says he has been in touch with some of Decker's relatives. He adds investigators are operating as though Travis Decker is still alive.
We will not rest until Travis is located. Travis, if you're listening, this is your opportunity to turn yourself in. Do the right thing, do what you need to do, and take accountability for your actions. We're not going to go away, we're not going to rest, and we're going to make sure we find you.
Earlier this afternoon, we were able to pull through the Pewaukee High School yearbooks and look through the ones specifically from 2008 and 2009. Those show Travis was on the football and wrestling teams during his sophomore and junior years. In fact, the wrestling pages highlighted Travis's accomplishments in the team and individual state tournaments. Travis's father told us earlier today his son served in Afghanistan and struggled with mental health in recent years. Travis's ex-wife, Whitney, spoke to our sister station in Seattle before the horrific discovery. Her 3 young girls were dead. She also described Travis becoming less stable over time, but even then, she did not think this outcome was a possibility.
No, Travis has really struggled since he left the military, and his mental health can be hard sometimes. And I think this is an effect of that. And I don't personally think that he's dangerous. I think that he is impulsive, and he loves his children very much.
We found a house in Pewaukee that records indicate once belonged to the Decker family. We knocked on the neighbor's door, but no one responded. Court records in Washington state related to Travis Decker's divorce indicate Whitney was not worried about Travis being any kind of threat at first. However, last September, she did request that Travis be evaluated for anger management. Because Travis was homeless and living either at an armory or out of his truck, she had also pushed to have his visitation hours limited, and that was granted. Even after he did not return with the girls Friday night, police in Wenatchee did not think they were in danger. They did not issue an Amber Alert because, as they outlined in the press conference, those are reserved for cases for when children are believed to be facing an immediate threat of bodily harm or death, and state authorities in Washington, until yesterday, did not think that was the case.
So many sad details coming out about this case today, and you were able to also get some information about some further details from Washington. Yeah,
late this afternoon, our sister station in Seattle was able to pull some court records, and there's some disturbing information that came out of that. Based on those records, investigators believe that the 3 girls all died from asphyxiation. Those records also state that investigators used cell phone records to track Travis Decker's movements in previous days, and Thursday, the day before he picked them up for that final visitation, he was in the area where their bodies were found. So that leads investigators to believe this may have been premeditated.
Nothing but heartbreaking details coming out of this one tonight, AJ. Thank you, though.
And we will continue to cover the latest developments on this story, both in Washington and right here in Wisconsin. You can keep an eye on CBS58.com and our social media pages for the very latest.